All right.
So Court is not here.
So would anyone like to give Isabel a recap of what happened last week?
Not it. I have trouble remembering what happened yesterday.
Okay, so we walked into a room. We started exploring rooms, and Lucian kind of took the lead and started pushing everyone because what he wants to do is circle the entire place, do detect and do all that stuff. We walk into one room and start getting assaulted by a poltergeist. Can't really find it, so we kind of walk out, go down a ways, open it. Oh no, we opened a door, and there was a rabbit there that wanted to have tea. And then we find out that that's actually Matt, who's actually still in the game, and we didn't know that. And so he joins us. We beat up the poltergeist, and then I guess. Oh, and then we started exploring, and you know, I'm not entirely sure what happened. We were going down this corridor, and there were rooms. These are the rooms of the kids that we saw earlier. So we're wondering if there are ghosts are there. There's something that we're supposed to be finding. I'm trying to remember now. Slowly coming back to me.
We found the girl's cat.
We found the girl's cat. Now the cat, so this is a younger sibling to the other two ghosts. Giving her the cat means that
she'll tell us how to get to the dungeon.
The dungeon, and the person in the dungeon is a bad guy, we think.
And you also found a letter.
Yeah, there was a big letter. So that's right. I got this letter. Lord bless again. Okay, so this person's the man who lived here. His lady died. He paid to have her resurrected, but found out that she didn't want to come back. Basically, she had already moved on, and that kind of where we get. That's where things. Yeah, sorry, I'm forgetting stuff at this point.
Okay. So you found out that basically, according to the local priest or high priestess, they tried to bring her back. She can only come back if the soul is willing. So the fact that they couldn't revive her meant that she didn't want to come back. And then you met Jocelyn, the youngest of the children. And yes, you discovered that she could be kind of bribed with green lollipops, or she eventually told you her cat, which you all went upstairs and found in one of the rooms.
It was a really good thing that I had a couple of green lollipops in my bag.
It was absolutely amazing that you had some green lollipops in your bag. And she loved them. She ate a few of them. Lucian saw some stuff through some windows on the second floor that he didn't like, which happens often now. And yeah, you guys have kind of went up to the second floor hallway. Isabel, what had happened at the beginning was Shelley kind of powered down. So you stayed to kind of watch guard over him. And then what we're saying is Shelley still powered down, but basically was seeing the cat. Cranberry kind of started getting rambunctious, antsy. So August decided to kind of do like a tag out with Isabel.
And... wait a minute, I thought it was August that was getting antsy, and Cranberry was okay, but Cranberry calmed him down. about. So
Whichever way, they both decided to go sit outside for a bit, make sure Shelly's okay. And Isabel, so you come up, so you kind of walked through the first floor. August kind of told you how to get upstairs. And in it, you walk through what looks to be kind of like a living area / dining hall. That definitely has some burn marks. The
oh, that's right. The poltergeist, one of the poltergeists tried to start a fire in there. And yeah, it's a good thing that we had that blanket, the really thick blanket that I had in my bag. And strangely looked very much like this pattern of clothes that you know used to be worn by a very flamboyant companion of ours.
Yes. And the fireplace got destroyed from what I remember. But yeah, so there's the remains of a fireplace, a bunch of scorch marks on the floor. And yeah, you head upstairs to as hopefully you're able to see, you get to the top of the stairs and there's a rabbit.
And that was season 21 of The Young and the Restless.
Yes, the short version of Wyatt is he's a time-hopping rabbit who's not sure when he is, but he's here to stop something, but he's not sure what.
I think you like him.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see how a rabbit to the team just popping up out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's late.
As long as we don't come across any Elmer Fuds, we should be okay.
I'll be even safer then.
Well, I'll be wary of any
Duck
boxes
season.
on any tables that say whether drink me or eat me. If there's any cookies too.
Ooh.
Oh, there's tea biscuits.
2 biscuits.
White has tea biscuits.
But okay, I guess I'll say that while I'm walking through, seeing the signs of altercations, I'll know I'm going the right way.
They're like, my friends are this way.
Yep, exactly.
We do leave a trail of destruction.
So am I supposed to be seeing anything on the map right now, by the way?
It is in the upper right corner. Is
Upper
where
right
you should be.
Okay, gotcha. Just making sure.
I don't see Isabel's character over here.
She's
He's
around
at
the corner.
Yeah, follow the white rabbit.
Yes, a girl following a white rabbit into the unknown. Sounds familiar.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Isabel, sorry, it's Jocelyn. I said Jocelyn. It's Jocelyn is the girl's name. But you come upstairs and it's kind of this lovely plush hallway. Kind of where you're standing facing the far wall over here. The hallway is lined with 5 portraits, but you can tell kind of near where you are, there's definitely an empty space where one was at one point. And you would be able to tell that there is an open door right here where Lockhart is standing in front of.
Okay. I guess Isabel will come through and be like, well, it looks like we have had an eventful... What time is it? Evening, afternoon?
At this point, it's probably even like early evening.
Early evening.
Time, it's whenever you want it to be.
Well, it seems that you all have had an eventful evening. But then she'll look over at the rabbit and be a little confused as to who this person is, or even what he may be. And ask, well, it seems we have an ally?
This is why it's from another time and he's trying to stop something really bad from happening. I mean, it's not like we haven't time traveled.
Okay. I don't know your name. I just know you look like a rabbit.
Wyatt. I
Wyatt.
said it's Wyatt.
Right? Okay.
S. Tibar Esquire.
Well, it is very nice to meet you, Wyatt. Are you an ally, I presume?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless we're the things that he intends to stop, in which case we're not allies. But I think he's on our side. At least it sounds that way. So, Isabel, Wyatt, Isabel.
Mhm.
Let's finish the everybody else's bet. Okay, good. Now you were about to open that door and hopefully not die, correct? Then I look over at Lockhart.
Yes. I'm sure that's what we're all hoping for.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
So you're gonna do the one that you're next to, because the one that you're in front of is already open.
Well, that was easy.
So that's where the cat was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I remember behind one of these doors we heard sounds.
Behind this door over here, which you're in front of Wyatt,
Which means
you
I don't
heard-
want to be near.
You heard kind of softly, soft music. So
Well-
this door is shut. This door is shut. There's a closed door here, and one over here.
I'm gonna try and be as stealthy as I can, and go from door to door, seeing if any of them are locked, and if they aren't locked, I'm gonna creak them open to try and peer in.
Okay. So for what you're able to find, only 2 of the doors are locked, which is this one and this one.
Okay. Can I open up the rest?
Yeah.
Just kind of peering in to see what I can find, stealthily.
Sure, roll me stealth.
One moment.
Yep.
I ready my weapon in case any enemies attack.
Okay. Okay, you think you're being stealthy, Lockhart. You definitely think you're being stealthy.
If I
Yeah.
say stealth, it means I'm being stealthy.
Yeah. I feel like you're doing one of those, I'm stealthy, I'm stealthy.
Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the rest of you all see and hear Lockhart being
Is-
kind of like,
Is anybody going to stop me?
with cat like Trev.
Well, I mean, if you're starting at that door right here, I may stop you the moment I say, and say something to you, but I'll let you open this first door as you try for your first time.
Okay.
So that first door opens. And what you're seeing is a lavish bedroom that includes bookshelves full of romance novels and books on poetry.
Aw.
You see a wardrobe against the western wall, so like right here. That if you look inside can holds an assortment of like men's clothing. And they look to be very like nice, like hand sewn pieces of clothing.
But I believe that this belongs to our proprietor.
It looks like a young man's room, maybe one of the older kids.
Okay. Well, is there anything of use in this room?
I mean, you can roll me a perception check.
Yeah. And I'm also going to try and peer out the window.
Okay. So let's roll that. Oh, nice. 21. So you're able to notice a few things. Outside, you see it's the courtyard. That, you know, right below you is kind of the area where Cranberry got attacked earlier today. Yeah, it looks pretty empty. You don't really see anything of note. When you're kind of looking around at the bookshelves, you notice that there's kind of a spot that looks like a book is missing. And with that 21, as kind of you look around, you see kind of sticking out from under the bed, it appears to be part of a book.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that book.
Okay. The book's title is called Kings of Dusk.
Pass that to Lucian and ask if he has any inkling of what this could be.
It's a book.
Thank you, my furry friend.
Oh, don't be silly. This is a book entitled The Kings of Dusk.
You would also know, Lucian,
Okay.
that it is, and how your opinion on it can be whatever you would like, but it is a book of gossip regarding the love affairs of some nobles kind of throughout basically the Forgotten Realms.
Yes, it's a book of gossip and rumors. Obviously nothing that you would be interested in, and I shove it in my bag.
Are you in that book?
No, of course not. I'm not even born yet. Neither are you.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering, because you seem to be very jumpy when you see this book. It was under the bed, by the way. I imagine they try and hid it for purposes unknown.
Well, they wouldn't keep books like that. Wait, is this a man's room or a boy's room?
Boys' room.
A young man's room.
Okay. Well, we all know what young boys would have trashy material like this in their room for.
Is there anything else under the bed?
No, I mean, just maybe some dust bunnies. I mean, this house hasn't been lived in for at least a decade.
If we're into dust bunnies, that's more Wyatt's realm. Books are more my realm than dust bunnies are Wyatt.
Would you like to speak to your comrades? No?
Okay, we're gonna have to torch it. We need to teach Wyatt the spell animate object so that he can get, 20 little tiny dust bunnies running after people.
Magical dust bunnies.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not a half bad idea.
I know. Do you know how devastating those 20 dust bunnies are?
Ooh. I'm gonna gather up the dust bunnies all together in one pile and put it in a bag.
You're putting a bunch of dust bunnies in a bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
From what I hear, they can be very, very detrimental to people. Besides, I can always just take the regular dust bunnies and blow them at somebody, and then they're blinded.
I mean, yeah. Okay. So you're.
That's the end of my turn.
While they continue on with their dust bunny adventure, I'm going to
Dust Bunny Adventure sounds like a great cartoon.
I'm going to then just kind of decide to check the rooms myself, but I'll also try doing it stealthy.
Okay, then roll me stealth. Okay, so you're pretty stealthy. Which room are you going to go to next?
This was the one that had the sound coming from it, right?
Yes.
I'll do that in last. But
You're
this is another one that's open, right?
That one's unlocked, yes.
Okay.
I,
I'll
I
have-
I do want to relate to the party before we continue. I do see somebody on the ledge over here. Probably one of those nameless crowd in the courtyard.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll also peer into that room stealthily as best I can.
And while she's working on the door, I'm gonna just place a hand on her shoulder and do that.
Holy, is that it?
For 8 hours. Oh,
Congratulations.
Mm.
nice.
So,
You can add a D8 to your initiative.
That's a good.
Yes. All right. What color would you? Well, I guess I'm going to use this as kind of hopefully a
Yep.
reminder. Yeah, at least for right now, I'm okay with it. We'll see how it actually turns out, but it's just for initiative, so I don't see
Yeah.
why it would be a problem. Ooh, you might go before a creature. That can happen anyways.
Mhm.
All right.
It fits
So-
the theme, so I had to take it.
Yeah, no, that's really cool.
the fact that it lasts for 8 hours is really nice.
Yeah,
How do you pronounce this last word?
that's a good
Rolls.
question.
Alacrity.
Yeah,
Rolls.
alacrity. No, not rolls. Bro.
I see your
Roll
confusion.
lads.
The last thing's a number, not a word.
Oh gosh. All right. Okay. Keep it up.
I'm not that I'm not that dumb.
So, Isabel, as you open this door, you do notice that unlike the other rooms that had a little bit of dust, like this one has like a very like almost like fine dust layer over everything. And it looks like that this room was kind of closed and essentially sealed up for maybe even a few years before whatever happened to the rest of the house.
Gotcha.
I'm thinking we can hit that thing from here.
I mean, I'll go in. I'll see
Okay.
if there's anything interesting in there as I step into the room.
Okay.
Kind of cloth to my face so that way I don't breathe in all this dust everywhere.
That sounds like a good idea. So while you walk in, just roll me an investigation
Okay.
and see what you're able to find.
David, are you thinking about doing a any kind of secret or silent spell to get that thing?
You mean to pluck that thing over there?
Yeah.
Why would I do it silently? I figure by the time it got here, we'd be able to hit it at least 3 times.
Are you talking about this guy?
Yes. What
Or
is that,
these
by the
guys?
way? I haven't seen those yet.
Yes, you have,
Go
because
ahead.
you freaked out about them last week.
Oh, that's
Last
right.
session.
No, I'm more concerned with this one right now.
What you would notice, and Isabel, with your 11, you notice there's nothing really of note in the room. There is a chest, but from what you can tell, it's just filled with blankets and pillows.
And with an 11 roll, you don't notice the pile of drool underneath said chest.
No, I have not added any mimics to this floor.
Any additional mimics to this floor? Okay.
To this floor, yeah.
Seeing as how I'm good, in my mind, I think, well, it looks like Lockhart has another room he would love for his dust bunnies.
How did you know?
Well, in her mind, she's thinking this. She didn't say it out loud, but yes, you can say that. Yeah. How did she know?
I would like to roll to see how many dust bunnies I find.
Okay, you can do that. Lucian, what you see kind of over in that area, you would know is an ice muppet. You're muted.
Over here is the ice method, and over
Yep.
here are banshees.
More
Maybe.
spirits like you've been seeing.
Okay,
The
I think
like
we killed up ice method from here.
I mean, you could. He looks like he's just chilling. Like honestly, it almost looks like he's just kind of like chilling, like he watched what happened below.
Ice method is chilling. Yeah, got it.
Yes.
See,
No, like he's just like leaning kind of against a wall, just kind of watching what's going on.
yeah. You know, it's funny. I sometimes you hear what you want to hear, and I heard Ice Muppet, and I was like, "Oh man, if we could fight some Muppets, that'd be great."
No fighting Muppets. Muppets are evil.
Okay, so all right.
I leave that room and I look at this locked door right here.
Okay.
I'll try and see if I can somehow figure out how to open it myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have
Would these
proficient-
help?
now? What did you do?
Do I have a
I just have a set of thieves' tools in my hand.
You spell? Are you proficient in thieves' tools?
I am.
No, I don't have any proficiency in thieves' tools, I think. Looking at it.
Give it a shot anyway. Who knows?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
All right. Then give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Yes, Lucian, I can tell you're wanting to say something.
I was just going to say, maybe you should let the rabbit do it. He seems to know what he's doing when it comes to doors.
Yeah, with that 9, no.
Doesn't work. Okay. I turn it to Wyatt and say, Wyatt, if you have any ability, I shall leave it to you. It seems that I was not successful.
Let's see.
That's right. Hop to it.
I will
expected
guidance
better
myself.
Okay. Might be a good idea.
And I get my proficiency to this number.
Yeah.
So that's 24 plus a D4.
Just with that 24, you would have made it. With that dirty 20, you would have made it. But so because that became a 25, it's almost like
I think it was unlocked.
Yeah, like it goes in like super smooth. Like a warm knife through butter. And yeah, and the door, if I can click the part I'm supposed to click, come on. It will hopefully open soon. Let me move this, get this out of the way. Now, dynamic lighting. You're just getting to, there we go. So yeah, so the door opens. It's a fairly lavish bedroom. And you see, again, like very plush bedding, chest at the foot of the bed, an elaborate ornate mirror stands against the western wall right here.
Okay.
Assume you would easily assume that it was the room of the lord and lady of the house.
Okay. I'll take a step in and take a look inside.
Mhm.
Just check out the room.
Okay.
And remind me again, what is it that we were looking for up here in the second floor? Because I know we found the cat, but what is the next step?
Actually, we just wanted to clear the room since we have the cat and we're about to go downstairs with it.
Lucian is searching for stuff.
You
Okay.
ended downstairs with the cat.
Yeah, we handed the cat to the girl.
Mhm.
That's right. Okay, let's finish these rooms and then we'll go downstairs to the girl who's going to show us where the dungeon is, where the bad guy is.
Okay. I'll take a look in this room and just see what I find.
Okay. You You don't need to do any sort of roll. You just find some nice clothes. Again, the fancy mirror is the thing that kind of stands out, but there's nothing of note or really. Did you just jump on the bed, Lucian?
I just climbed around it.
Okay.
I don't jump on beds. That would be more of Wyatt's thing. He's the one that hops around. I kind of wander around and search.
And he bounces more than hops.
Oh, okay.
Lucian bounced on the bed.
Okay.
Sorry, it was,
It was there.
Yeah.
It was tempting.
So I believe, did I have detect magic up when we were going through these?
I
thought I cast it for the one room. I don't
you
remember
probably
that.
did.
If not, I'll ritually cast it now and go through all these rooms.
Okay. So there are still 2 rooms that aren't open, but you do get a ping of magic in this room, the chest, and then in this room, which has not been opened yet.
Oh. Well,
and even in the parents' room.
Okay, well, let's look in the parents' room. What is magical over here?
The mirror.
Oh, a magic mirror. Those are dangerous. I don't want to look directly into it then. I'm going to come up to the side of it.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd like, I can identify this. It will take 10 minutes. And by the way, there's magic in this other room over there, and I point over towards this way. And there's magic on the chest. But again, I would.
When he says that, I was like, sounds good. I will look at that chest again and see what I can find. I'll leave you to this mirror here.
So with that perception check, Lockhart, yeah, you see the chest, you see some blankets and stuff in the chest. Isabel, if you would like to roll investigation again, since you know there's something magic hidden within, you can do so with advantage.
Okay. So the higher one was 17.
Yep. So with that 17, since Lucian kind of told you that there is something magic in there, you were able to find a false bottom.
Okay.
And in that false bottom, you find a cube that is measuring no more than 3 inches on each side. Lucian, are you staying in the parents or the Lord and Ladies room, or?
Yeah, I'm going to ritually cast Identify in the mirror.
Okay. What you can tell is that basically it is essentially the doorway for some sort of like portal, and you would need a magic word or a password to open/unlock the portal.
I don't suppose Identify gives me the magic word, does it?
No. It will give you, I will let it give you the sense that you have seen the magic word written somewhere in this castle already.
A puzzle. So I'm going to mention that to everyone and say, well, for the heck of it, I pull out the book and read Kings of Dusk. Nope.
Nothing.
Oh, well, it was worth a try. Green lollipops.
Nope.
By the way, there was somebody got a +1 shield next time, the last time.
Did I think Lockhart took it, if I remember.
And then there was adamantine, scale mail.
That was August, I believe.
Yep, because it was sized for a small creature.
And there was an expensive saddle, which of course is cranberries. But
Yep.
anyway, just wanted to check that. So yeah. Oh, and we all held on to 3 good berries
Yes.
as Lockhart had given that to us. So
The expensive saddle did have a name kind of embossed in it.
oh, really? I didn't get that. What was that name?
Sky Blossom.
Which was it?
Sky Blossom.
So I say Sky Blossom.
Okay. And with that, kind of the mirror kind of like shimmers and almost becomes like a liquid looking state. Do you feel like so you poke your finger kind of all the way through or just kind of touch the surface?
Yeah, just gonna touch the surface a little.
It you can definitely tell it feels like it's an open portal.
I got a doorway in here. Do we want to take it now or wait till later?
Well, yeah, as long as I collect my dust bunnies and then I'll be ready.
I'll step into the room and say, let's try this. Let us try this portal after we investigate the next locked room that is also down the hall.
Okay. I say Sky Blossom again to see if it closes.
No. Yeah.
Okay. So I come back out. Last room then. Oh, wait. I want to, since I have the detect magic, I want to go through and make sure there's nothing else in the room.
So the only magic that you were sensing, and I don't know if Isabel took it with her.
I took it. I grabbed
Okay.
the took it.
Okay.
So now the magic you were sensing coming from this room is in Isabel's hand.
Okay. If you want, I can identify that when we get another 10 minutes. So in the meantime, let's take care of this door.
What about the one over here?
Oh, is it?
This one
Whichever.
is locked, but this one is not.
Whichever you would like. Actually, I was thinking about this. Instead of going into these rooms blindly, I'm going to send Al out,
Okay.
fly around. I don't know how to get him out on this map. There we go. And I wanted him to fly, well, hey, get a good look at the ice method. But I was thinking, oh, there are more ice methods sitting out there, right outside the windows over there. Oh boy, we got lucky. But really the thing is to try and see if there was a window over here somewhere. There isn't. Okay, well that was a waste of time. Sorry guys. Okay, go ahead. God, there's a lot of spirits over there.
Checking out this door.
All right. So you're gonna try and unlock the door, Wyatt.
I want to check for traps and things first.
Okay. You can check for traps and things.
That's investigation.
Mm-hmm.
I will give
excuse me.
myself guidance first. What?
Would you like me to check also?
If you want.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I walk-
that one.
I walk up,
Mm-hmm.
glance at it. So to begin with, my passive is
20
24.
something.
24 right.
20 something. There's no traps.
Yeah, I'll roll just because, yeah, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
nothing
And then my proficiency and the D4 on top of that. So
there. Yeah, it's fine. Its DC was like 18.
I'm wasting all these good rolls.
I know. I don't mind.
I do.
I don't. I just want to know one way.
Uh-huh.
My roll 20 is acting funky. There we go.
Yep.
Probably need to refresh because I don't want to do that right now. I have too many character sheets up. Okay. So in here you see what looks to be a really nice library. Hundreds of books fill tall mahogany shelves that are
books.
absolutely kind of jam-packed. And a room also features a semicircular desk kind of in the center of it.
Well, I will do the detect magic thing all around here.
Can I check upstairs?
You want to go upstairs? Sure, I will
Yeah.
move you upstairs in a
Oh.
moment.
Lucian, well, David, didn't you just already do it? And it did nothing pinged for you earlier, so I don't think it's gonna change if it never.
Yeah, I mean, there's something back in this room, but you know, it still could be something that was blocked by something or another. So I redetect in the area.
Okay, sounds good.
No, you don't detect anything magical. You do see on the desk a jar filled with green lollipops.
Oh, these might be useful. I pick some of them up. We know a girl that really likes these. So in the meantime, I'm also going to look at the books. Anything interesting?
I mean, it's a very impressive collection, but it's books on history, nature, warfare, and nothing that seems like no spell books, unfortunately.
Would the history books help us if we wanted to do a history check?
Sure, if you wanted to spend some downtime kind of reading and researching the books, you can have advantage on the related checks.
Sure.
So are you taking some with you, or are you?
Probably putting some away for later. Anything that looks like it might be promising.
Okay. All right. So, but Lockhart, you're going upstairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're going to be dropped into the middle of a portion of the map. You're going to the top left of the map.
Okay.
And so, yeah. So I will be getting to you shortly, Lockhart. What is everyone else going to be doing? You all see Lockhart go up a set of stairs.
Well, I see books.
Mm-hmm.
I like books.
I might just investigate the room itself to see if there's anything of note or anything of value that would be helpful. Or yeah.
Then you can go.
I point to Isabel and say there are all sorts of books. There's information on vegetables, animals, minerals.
If anyone wants to make me, I mean, Lucian, if you want to spend some time looking at some of the stuff on the desk, let me know.
Yeah. All the above.
Okay. So then, Isabel, roll me either just straight intelligence or investigation. Or anyone who kind of wants to search this room.
I'm having vague flashbacks to someone named Red and not wanting to follow up the stairs.
Red?
Wrong story.
Game we played last night. It was Sean's character.
I take it that you'd like me to stick with the group.
That is entirely up to you.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. Do you like dying as a group or dying alone?
But all right, okay. So we will jump over to Lockhart. So Lockhart, as you walk up into this like additional study area and aviary, you suddenly find yourself surrounded by creatures.
What kind of creatures?
You don't live long enough to figure that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that they do all. Let's see, there's 3, 4, 5. There's 8 of them. So they all are going to get a set of attacks on you.
Okay, I would like to take the dodge action, and
Well, it's surprise. So no.
good.
How are we doing surprising you again?
Basically it's kind of when surprise happens, if like he's walking upstairs and kind of wandering around, and these are ghosts, so they are easy to just kind of pop up. But basically they'd get a free round, or you'd get a free round on the enemy.
I see.
I know there's technically another way to do it. In my brain, this makes more sense.
I understand. It works out to be the same, but yeah.
Okay. So 1 moment. Well, I do this 8 times. 5, 6.
So what's your next character?
Give me a
Unfortunately,
chance.
they're rolling lousy.
They
Yeah,
are.
isn't that nice?
The highest is the first one, which is a 23. Everything else
I
is
cast
12 or
shield.
less.
What's going to be great is by the time they get to us, they're going to be so full of Lockhart that they're not going to want to eat anymore.
Maybe. Okay, so shield would give you +5, so that would give you over 23.
Uh-huh. I'm looking
Okay.
for it. Hang on.
Oh no. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so all of these things, yes.
Actually, if it's a surprise round, he can't react.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, okay, I'll take the 1.
You'll take the 8, and then I'll need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yep. And the slurping sound as they suck off part of your soul.
Constitution saving throw, 10 for
Yep.
Comes a 4.
Get bent. Oh,
Yes. 4 plus 2.
All right.
told you I'm
how
on
do you
camera
know
good.
these things? You said yesterday, oh, it's going to be a nat 1, and it turned out to be a nat 1, and then the statue exploded. Why
Yep.
aren't you going to Vegas?
All right.
Why didn't you play the lottery in Illinois yesterday?
Oh man.
Seriously. All right. So you are taking that 8 damage, and your maximum hit point is reduced by 8 until you finish a long rest or until you die.
Son of a biscuit.
Whichever
Yes,
comes
which of the
second.
two, yeah, whichever of those two is most likely.
Yep. Well, all right. So at least Lockhart, I'm gonna need you to click your token and roll initiative, and then you can let me know what you do. As you know, you feel some of your life get sucked out of you.
Yay. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take the dodge action,
Okay.
but also cast Spiritual Guardians.
Okay. Are you
You
gonna?
want to roll initiative?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. I will.
Both at one
Give me a
turn?
minute.
I was like, you can't take the dodge and cast Spiritual Guardians, because Spiritual Guardians, they're both in action. You're not a rogue. But you can tell me which of those.
Which one should I go for?
Well, you need to roll initiative first.
I know. I'm trying to divine from Bahamut, who could be anybody right now. Was there a suggestion as to what I do?
Oh, I
Roll
know
initiative.
exactly what you need to do. Okay, see your ankles, grab them.
Okay, well, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to disengage and run down the stairs and bring this party to you guys.
First, you're gonna roll initiative.
Yes, I will.
I don't see how that's a party.
Like, okay.
Guess what? They're going before you.
Yep.
I was nice enough not to call that one. I was thinking it though.
Shut up.
Right now downstairs, we just.
I told you.
Go ahead.
Hey, Serlin.
Yep.
So I added 3 to it, so it's. I mean, I go first regardless, I guess. But
Yeah, I had changed it to 18, but it's switched back.
Hmm.
Come on.
And let's see.
So
There we go.
I'm just thinking that we hear this
I
massive
wasted
sound.
another great roll.
Did. Yes,
Yeah,
Lucian.
now wait till your 2 hits and they're going to be like 1s and 2s. Oh, yeah, I should probably roll 2.
If
Sorry.
you want. It's okay.
Oh, well, I got to know at what point I can run and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, because right now none of you can see what's going on
Yeah,
up there.
that would be next round after we hear something.
Oh, you don't hear the screaming?
No, all that we hear is the sound of, like, when you're sucking through a straw and it goes. That's what we hear.
Yeah. All right, so Lucian, I guess it is your turn. Yeah, you hear some noise coming from the floor above.
Wait, I thought Wyatt.
He finished his
He
turn.
doesn't have a clue what's going on. I'm kind of out in the hallway.
I go and I pick up a book. I go for the next book and pick it up. That's my item in action. And for my action, I'm gonna go.
That's fine. 1 second.
Lockhart, you find anything up there?
And while you're doing that,
He must have saw a dust bunny.
Out of the book that you pick up comes a little ink creature. And I did not.
Initiative.
Huh?
That's an interesting initiative.
Well, it adds their dex to it.
Okay.
But let me try again, because apparently I forgot to click their token.
6.16.
It's going back to their previous one.
8.16.
Yep. So yeah, this kind of inky creature just kind of jumps out and lands on you, Lucian.
I go, hello. Who are you?
It just kind of looks at you. You get the feeling that it can't speak. But you've heard rumors about these before.
Oh, what have I heard?
That they are essentially magical ink creatures that try and protect ink or protect the written word. There are rumors that the libraries in Silver Quill College are filled with them, and they're to protect students from going into the restriction section if they're not allowed, or people.
I very carefully set the book back down and go, I'm sorry, I didn't know that was restricted. And I put my arm next to the thing so he can hop off of it if he'd like.
He hops on and just kind of sits staring at you, from the top of the book.
Okay. Lockhart, I got something to play with your dust bunnies if you'd like.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Oh, that's it.
Oh, right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to cook that. That's right. I'm
it's
sorry.
Okay. It's still very new. It's only the second time we're using it.
Nobody touched the book. The ink creature will bite.
Yep.
Or at least splotch. Which, could be worse.
So it's my turn?
Yep.
Also, question, what is it? What is that new thing I'm looking at right now on the
So the purple box is kind of a turn order. You would click the EOT button when you're done.
Okay.
And the symbol around you helps highlight whose turn it is.
Gotcha. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you've never seen this before, have you? It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
No, first time.
It takes a minute to get used to, but it's nice. And then there's a round tracker that pops up. So that way, if there's an effect that lasts so many rounds, it's easier for us to keep track of.
Gotcha. Okay. So let's see here. I presume I saw the whole thing with the little ink blot
Yeah.
creature thing. But I'm not too worried about it, seeing as how that didn't do anything to him. But I feel like did I hear Lockhart? Because I feel like I don't know. Maybe I was close enough to the stairs that I might have heard something.
You heard some noise happening from upstairs.
I'll say to the others, I think it would be best if we checked on Lockhart. I have a feeling I heard something going on up there, and I think we should check it out.
What, the large slurping sound? Yes, I don't know. Maybe he was just getting himself something to drink.
And so she'll be ready to, with her sword out, ready to go, just in case anything comes at her as she goes up the stairs. I don't know how. I mean, I can go my normal movement, but I don't know how much movement it is going up these stairs.
Cute little inkling.
It's like 25 feet up the stairs. And then give me a moment while you get kind of hop, skipped, and jumped over to the left side of the map. It's going to be just one more moment while I get you to the top of the stairs. These are moments when I'm like, I should be using the giant TV in the living room. There we go. Basically, you're straight to the left side of the screen.
All right, let me see that. Left side of the screen.
And you see
I think I
8
see it.
kind of ghostly creatures.
Okay. I'm just like zooming back in now.
Yeah, no worries.
And then as I get to the top of the stairs, I'm gonna say, I was right, and just
See, he's fine.
do I see them attacking?
You see them definitely surrounding Lockhart. There's probably a few that have moved in a bit closer.
He has a belt up there. I'm sure he'll do fine.
Yeah, it's
Okay. So
pretty much surrounded.
I think what I will do is I'm going to
Pull out the popcorn.
I'm gonna use my hunter sense on them. Just to kind of gauge what they are and then for my bonus action, I'll put a Slayer's Prey on that same one that I'm trying to take a look at. So probably this one, the one that's closest.
Okay. All right. So they are basically almost like humanoid shadows. And you get the sense that they are vulnerable to radiant damage, sunlight, and sunlight. They are resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. They are immune to necrotic and poison damage, and they cannot. Their condition immunities are exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained.
Okay, a lot of things.
Yep.
So, and technically they're immune to the condition of death because they're undead.
True, that as well.
So What is it that they are affected by?
Yeah, were there any, you said radiant damage, was that something they were vulnerable to, but was there anything else besides that?
Nope.
Good thing the guy with the radiant sword is up there.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you know, they're going to need more than just one meal tonight.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Well, I mean, that's pretty much all I do. That was my action bonus. So I'm going to go ahead. I will move maybe one step closer.
Okay. Yeah, because that was about 25 feet.
Let's see. I don't even know if it's moving. It's not letting me move. I don't know why.
Not letting you move.
Yeah, I can't move it's not letting me move my token.
Okay. That's weird. Where did you just want to move, like here? Or here?
Yeah, move that spot right there. Yeah, that one that
Okay.
you first.
There we go.
And then I am, yeah, that's it. That's all I do. I guess I'll just do this whole thing now.
All right, now it is their turn. Fun. So Isabel, this first one's gonna go to you. The other 7 are going to Lockhart. Oh, I forgot. 1 second. I've got this character sheet. Asks if you want to do public roles, and I don't care. You guys can see all the roles. You just switch that real quick. Thought I had done that earlier. Apparently I did not. All right, now we go. First one to Isabel. All 8 go. Six. Yep, all of them win. I don't think that any of them hit though.
Which one's the one that's giving me the first one?
The first one.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Oh, there's one that
22.
may hit. Lockhart. So Lockhart, are you gonna take 6 more damage, or are you gonna cast shield?
I'm gonna take the 6 damage and cast Hellish Rebuke.
All right. All right. So cast Hellish Rebuke.
That means your strength goes down
By
another D4.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to roll the D4, or do you want me to roll the D4?
You roll it.
Okay. So good. Your strength goes down by 3.
Would it go down by the first time?
The first time it was actually a life drain, so
Okay.
His HP went down. But I think this one's more fun. So they have to.
Yeah, it's easier to reduce strength to 0 than hit points.
Exactly.
But what's really bad is, what was your strength and what is the minimum strength on your armor?
Oh yeah.
That's
His strength. Have you already done the reduction on your strength, John? Okay. So it was 15.
I don't get a saving throw for that.
Nope.
Luckily, this only lasts to the end of a short rest.
yeah. By the way, undead really suck in more ways than one.
Yep.
For the plate armor, your minimum strength is 15.
And now you're at disadvantage.
Yep. this is just 2.
Yeah, you know about those undead. The good thing is that we have a very powerful cleric that can just make undead flee by his very presence.
Yep.
Let's scroll back up because that is
Well, a
their
little
turn.
less powerful cleric now.
Hmm.
Oh no, he still has all the power. He just doesn't have as much strength.
Hmm.
All right. And yes. Oh, wait, they save. Or no. They just take it because it's the reaction. All right. One of them's looking real rough.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Okay, turn undead.
Okay. Can you please drop that in the chat?
Sure.
Because I know they have to do
Make
something.
a wisdom save against his spell save DC.
Thank you. All right, so 8 wisdom saves coming up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. What's your spell save DC?
Let me look. Spell
It
save
is
DC.
16.
Awesome.
Alright.
So there's only 3 now.
Yes, so there are only 3 that
As
are.
long as no one attacks any of the others.
Yep. So the ones that have saved, I am putting a yellow dot on.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm going to relay that to Isabel. These ones I'm pointing to are not to be attacked.
Well, they're the ones that can be attacked. They saved.
Can be attacked. Okay. But the other ones can't.
Correct. Otherwise, the turn on dead goes away.
Okay. Cool. All right. Is turn on dead a spell or a reaction or?
It's a channel divinity action.
Which, yeah, it takes an action.
Great. Well, that's my turn for now.
Yeah, but it reduced them by, reduced them down to 3.
That's true.
So
That's-
5/8 of them, a little over half, are no longer killing you.
Yep.
Yay.
All right, Wyatt.
That's 25 feet. I
You go up
suppose
this-
15 feet up the stairs, and I can't see anybody. So
Now give me a moment. I will move you to where you would be on the stairs on the other portion of the map. So just head left. Not out there. How about right there?
okay, so I can see Isabel.
Yes.
Act fast.
Passing that on our girl?
Yep.
All right. You are hasted. All right. Is that your turn? Yep. Now it's the Inkling's turn. No one has gone toward it or the book. So it's just going to kind of... what it will do is it will make kind of a weird sound. And you see kind of from a section of books to everyone that is downstairs.
Oh my god.
You see a few more of them just kind of pop out, but they're clearly like popping out, like almost like the one kind of made some sort of noise of like protect these books kind of a thing. And so they're all just kind of standing in front of a few books.
And I'm going to go, okay. And Yeah. Let me know when it's my turn.
Don't get
It
a
is
paper
your
cut.
turn.
Okay, well, starting off with 5, 10.
The little guys that just sounded the horn at gun door. Just...
Basically. All right. I'm going to move your
I'm going to
back
follow
door.
him too.
Okay.
So the
Well, then-
Inkling can take a attack of opportunity if he wants.
Not at this moment. What the heck? Stay still. I'm trying to grab just the two of you, so I don't
Okay.
bring the Inkling.
Yeah,
so I
that'd be
don't
better.
bring the Inkling across the map. All right. All right. Are you going by Wyatt?
It's where am I? That's it on the left over there.
Yeah, basically straight left. Promise not all of the maps are this big.
I'm going to look and go, Lockhart, what have you done?
Oops. I done it again.
And know what I'm here for now. Kill Lockhart.
Just come back in time to kill Lockhart when he was before he could do any major calamity. How very determined is it?
Funny on that side of the ghost, you can see that, but over here we're still dealing with this shit.
Can I tell which ones are frightened of Lockhart and trying to move
I'll
away
let
from-
you know which ones are frightened and which ones aren't.
Well, I would
Okay.
say yes, because you can tell that basically all but these three over here.
Okay. I
The
will
rest of
target
them look ready to bolt. Those
I'll-
three look ready to attack.
these two over here.
Mhm.
I'm going to target with the banishment spell. I'm going to upcast it to 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
Try and get both of them.
Okay.
DC 17.
Charisma save. Right. 1 and 2. They both
Yes.
fail.
Thank you.
So now there's only one that looks angry and ready to attack. Since everyone's gone upstairs, I'll remove these guys from the turn order roll. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm trying to get Archimedes out from underneath me.
All right.
Hold on. There. Okay. Oh, now I can move. Something's okay. Yeah, he's weird. I can't.
You're not able to move him?
No, he's stuck in a wall or something over there.
Okay, now try.
Okay, so he's gonna fly by this guy and
Okay.
fly a little bit out this window.
Okay.
And that where's that thing where I have to push on this turn? There it is. There we go.
Eastbound.
Okay. So. You said the only one that's scared is this one?
Yep.
Or not scared, I should say.
Right.
Yes.
And you have advantage on your first attack.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll put my Slayer's Prey on that one.
Okay.
And then for my action, yeah, I was gonna do something else, but I decided to not do that after everybody else did some interesting things. So I'm gonna move right over here.
Okay.
And yeah, just go ahead and attack with my sword.
All right. That 11 misses.
Okay. What
You get advantage
I
on
get
the
advantage?
first one.
Okay, so then let me roll that again because that was just one roll. I
Yep.
forgot to roll it with advantage.
Okay. Luckily, I remembered, and David started nodding and remembering. Hey, that 20 will hit. Now roll that damage.
All right, here we go.
Right. So, how do you want to kill this thing?
Let's just say as soon as I started seeing the other one's bolt, she'll like weave around everybody and then pass right by Lockhart, and then with her sword slash just right at its incorporeal body, wisp it away.
Nice. That your turn.
Yeah, that'll be what I do because I don't do anything.
All right. Now it is their turn. I'm just going to clump them kind of all together real quick and then move them. That way it's easier to grab these 5. All right. They're going to basically cast kind of GTFO.
Oh, they can walk through walls, can't they?
Yep. Fun little ghosty boys. I'm just going to move them kind of to the far part of the map. And that's their turn.
Isn't that much better? See what happens when you have friends with you?
Yes.
Or people willing to rescue your ass.
Yes. So would you like to put a leash on me now, or should we just move on?
I don't think we need to put a leash on you. I think you can't move very much right now.
That's true. I'm going to just, as soon as we're done with this, I'm going to take a long rest no matter what's going on.
Okay, I mean, there are definitely plenty of bedrooms you can take a nap in.
Oh,
I could drag myself to one.
But keep in mind, this is not over. Those people are coming back shortly, as
I
are
know.
the 2 that I banished.
Yeah. Should I just start heading down the stairs now, or what?
Actually, what I would recommend, why don't we set up, I could bring those 2 back at a time of our choosing. So we should all prepare to attack those 2 spaces.
Okay.
Everybody up for that?
Yes.
Yeah, I still got a little time keeping the haste on Isabel.
Okay. Then why don't we set up? Oh God, I forgot. I only have 1 5th level slot. That was my 5th level slot.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's set up and get ready to just, I'm kind of behind cover over here, so this is a good spot for me. But Isabel, it's going to end up right on top of you. Why don't you move to a place adjacent to it with your sword out ready?
Thank you. All right.
Okay, everybody hold an action on 3 then. 1, 2, and 3.
All right, so Lucian, you are dropping your banishment.
Yep, dropping concentration, and at that point, I'm going to go ahead and cast I'll use the staff to cast magic missile.
Okay. Are you aiming them all at a particular one, or is it just going to be kind of?
Yeah, the one on the that's over here to the right.
Okay.
I know, got a lot of damage this time, but hey.
Hey, I mean, 9 damage is 9 damage. Yeah, because force is not on that list of resistances. All right. So that one's starting to look pretty hurt. Everyone else want to do their held action real quick?
Sure.
That 6 is gonna miss.
Oh, wait. That was the wrong trigger.
Huh?
There you go. Sorry.
Oh, that was just
Yeah, that was if I had already hit, then that would be the extra damage.
that was okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. All right. So which one is that aimed at?
The weaker.
Okay. So how do you want to kill that one?
I call out in the name of Bahamut, I cast you out.
All right. Sweet. And Isabel, that 28 hits. All that beautiful damage. Good. So yeah, so you okay. You guys take both of them out. Is it had 16?
And I said, so there are still those 5, and they'll be back in a very short time, I assume, right? Lockhart?
A minute
Mm-hmm.
More or less.
Yeah.
of dashing.
Yeah. And then they have to come back. If they choose to come back, who knows?
They could just gather in the courtyard
Yep.
with everybody else, waiting
Yeah.
for us to come out, or for Lockhart to rush in.
I promise I will not be the first one in for the rest of the day.
You started this mess. You get to go first from now on.
When I'm followed, yes.
All
I'll
right.
wait for backup.
So you all gonna wait here for these guys to see what these guys do, or you're just gonna go back down and kind of be on guard for anything to come back?
So
I'm going to drop the haste to get Isabel's inactive turn out of the way.
Okay.
that's what I found. How about you guys?
Actually, there appears to be a group of magical ink blots that are willing to attack us downstairs.
For what reason?
Just because they're mean and nasty things that like to possess books and not let other people read them.
Those little bastards. Let's get them. How many?
When last I checked, there was 3. There's probably more by now.
Okay. I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardians.
Okay.
Once held action until I'm actually see something coming.
Are we like briefly out of combat for a second here?
Yep.
All right, so let's just move these guys.
Hey, get back here. Yes, I am. Hit this, and then I'm going to remove the turnover.
Does anybody need any more gooder berries?
No, I'm fine. I haven't taken any damage yet. It seems that, nothing around here really wants to bite on a mage who stays to the back and lets the more armored of us go to the front.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Yeah. By the way, I think my rash is getting a little bit more pronounced. How does my face look?
Absolutely horrifying.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
How do you look right now, Sean?
Like that.
Like what?
Well, like the background, he's turning into a dragonborn, basically.
Oh, dang. Okay.
So because his race wasn't around at this time, so he's changing to. No,
I've
there's
been
a dog, by the way.
I've been adopted by a new entity.
That too.
Gotcha.
They,
And the
they
new
must not have
entity,
known you at the start.
Yeah, it's very timey-wimey.
Adoption sight unseen. Even gods can have regrets.
Oh,
Wow, Matt. Wow.
I could see that, that's said in friendship and, nothing else.
So loving.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So are you all just gonna chill here, take a little bit of a rest while you wait for these guys to come back, or
I'm taking
we're figuring,
What if we handle the little ink blots downstairs? Do we have to read these books, or are they just things you'd like to see?
I'm more concerned about. Well, there might be information on the desktop in those books,
Okay.
like maybe information on whatever it is in that dungeon.
So what do we want to do then?
I could be completely wrong, and we might go down there and find these little tiny inky black thingies
Yeah,
and find out there's nothing there.
it
on
could
the
just
other
be
hand-
somebody's dirty pictures they don't want somebody to see.
yeah, I will
Yeah,
say,
that'd be
Lucian,
horrible.
you do know that yes, they're used to regard like restricted books and stuff, but some noble households, maybe even your own, use them to keep like financial record secrets from those who aren't, in the family or don't need to know. Like,
And
It's-
they use them to keep nosy people like me out of their business.
yeah,
Dare they?
out of, family trees, so you can see who's legitimate and who's not. And
They're going
You're
to
right.
need a lot more inklings. They underestimate Lucians.
Mhm.
oh, you haven't seen that room lately.
That's okay. We've got a cleric.
They're
Oh,
not
good.
undead.
They're not undead.
It doesn't matter. Spiritual guardian.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Spiritual guardian works at a radius, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
How far are they below us?
Probably like
Are you talking about like a
20
round
feet?
sphere?
How far are they below us?
Probably like 20 feet or so.
And what's your radius?
I don't think I'm going to reach them even if I lie on the ground.
But
What-
you
what
could
is your
run
radius?
downstairs. Tell us how it goes.
Is there anything you can give me before I run downstairs?
A hearty pat on the back.
Oh boy.
I would ask the cleric personally if he can help you out. Oh, wait, you are the cleric.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Okay,
Appreciate it.
stand
Mhm.
stand still.
So here, I'll do a little something for you if you want something. Let's see. Where are you? So I will cast. Posted there.
Here, let me get to the bottom of the stairs before we cast all this stuff, so it lasts for as
Oh,
long as
wait.
possible.
Give me a moment. I am
Isabel, I
doing
just
stuff.
cast protection from evil and good on it.
Yes. But okay. Put Isabel in. All right. So you're going down the stairs, Lockhart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On his
If I
way
can't,
down, I touch him and cast that protection from evil and good.
thank you.
Mhm.
If I can't reason with them, I'm going to figure out what I can do.
Does that protection from evil and good stack with my protection from evil and good?
Wait, did you cast that too?
Yeah.
Oh, then never mind. I didn't know. I thought I was the only one that cast it, so never mind.
Nope.
No, I'm not gonna cast it if he did.
Okay.
Okay. So I come to the group of little ink blots, and I say, "Listen, I'm here to try and barter some kind of release of this information. If you really, really, really want to survive and do your jobs, go take a 15-minute break down the hall, and then we'll just call it even, because I don't want to have to kill you, and I don't think you want to be killed."
So they all kind of, or at least several of them, kind of form like letters.
Uh-huh.
That
2
say-
letters, F.
And you.
It says family only.
See, it did start with an F.
It did.
Okay. I am not sure who my family are now. I might be part of this family.
How many are there down there right now?
Just a few.
Well, Lockhart, how many are you looking at?
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, I'm gonna step to the side so I can see everything. 7, 8, 9, 10.
There's more than 10.
Where?
Little tiny ink blots, it's fine.
What is each one, like a series of ink blots?
No, each one is one ink blot, but there's more than 10.
8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, by 1. I'm sorry. Family only. How do we know I'm not family?
It spells out. They spell out. We can tell.
What if we ask the daughter to go and gather the books for us?
That's a possibility. If we get the daughter to come up, could we let her allow us to read? That way nobody's hurt, nobody's in pain, and I don't have to wash my clothes once I'm done.
Ink never comes out.
So
I guess I'll get some kind of advantage on stealth then. Just why not?
So I'm gonna say I was doing something while this is all happening, by the way. But whenever this finishes, I'll let you know.
So when you ask if the girl, or if one of the kind of family ghosts can take it, they just repeat family only.
Okay.
And she is family, right? I yelled down.
She is family.
Her name is, God, what was her name?
Jocelyn?
Jocelyn. I said Jocelyn
Jolyn.
earlier, and I was wrong. It's Jocelyn. It's Jalyn.
Okay. Jolyn
Yeah.
is somebody I'm going to bring up and have speak to you. She can read while we are just working things out. Is that okay?
Or she can check the book out.
She
The
may
other
have a
two-
library card.
Yeah. The other two are Ridella and Ferrant.
Mhm. Can you spell me what you think?
This is where the FU comes in.
Huh?
This is where the FU comes in.
they kind of, you can tell they're kind of internally communicating.
Have you read anything on the god Bahamut? Bahamut wants me to try and spare your lives rather than go through the ordeal of ending you. I think that you may have read something about how he is doing good. We are trying to accomplish good things. Please let me help you by not killing you.
They just then leave.
Can I go get the little girl?
Do what you want, but leave.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more nice thing by not trying to kill these little ink blots. Go down and get the little girl and bring her up here. Can we just fast forward to that?
Just let me know how you're gonna convince her to come up.
Okay. I grabbed a jar of green lollipops.
Okay.
I see. And tell her she can have all the lollipops in this jar if she helps us with the books.
She makes you hand her one first, and then she'll follow you up.
Take it. I have one too.
Oh, you're gonna take the lollipop too?
No. Can I have one too?
No. No.
That's fine. You get all of them.
Fine.
I understand. Yeah, you can have one, and then when you finish, you can have the rest.
She nods. And yeah, when she walked in, she just goes, "Oh, Dad's friends."
Yes. I don't want to hurt Dad's friends. Please help me so I don't hurt Dad's friends.
But Dad just puts his friends on like the business books.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go back upstairs and tell Lucen. Apparently they're just business books. And I hand her the jar and say, "Thank you."
Okay. There's a reason that they're being guarded. You know that.
Oh. What kind of business is your dad in?
You all don't actually know. Are you asking her?
Does she know?
He buys and sells things and works with the emperor, and making sure the armies have enough weapons and such.
So he's a war merchant.
He's an arms dealer.
I go back up to you. Is that relevant to what we're doing?
I don't know. It depends on who's in the dungeon.
Oh,
Can you show us where the dungeon is now?
Who has the cat?
She does.
Okay.
She has the cat kind of under one arm and holding the lollipop in the other.
And just to rub it into Lockhart's face, she gave a lollipop to the cat.
Yeah.
She let the cat lick the lollipop.
Okay.
Yeah, but what's really scary is she's a ghost. So, like, if the cat tries to escape, she can just suck all the strength out of the cat.
I mean,
God.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's okay. The cat's a mimic.
Love it.
All right. So, Lockhart, you wanted to know where the entrance to the dungeon is. She leads you into this room and points to the mirror.
I relay that to my party. Hey, did you know that there was a mirror here?
And it's a secret portal to the
Is
dungeon.
it? Super. I'm so excited that we had this transaction. Can we go now?
Yes, we're actually just waiting for Lockhart to come down before we go through the portal.
Because he has to lead the way.
Yep. Yep, I am the shield.
Okay, I'm gonna go play with my dollies now. And
You are such a good girl. You go play with your dollies. Go, go, go.
she's
If we need you again, can we come and play with you and talk to you a bit and tell you what we need?
and she heads into Lockhart. You see her go into the one room that you all haven't been in yet on this floor.
One that had music playing.
And a magic item.
Do we
Yep.
care?
Well, we needed to know what the magic was in there at least.
Can the bird go find out?
The bird Archimedes, who is not stupid enough to go ahead of the party, but would not die if he did, if he was attacked by 6 ghosts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Lebby, can you bring me over to that map again, Sarah?
Yep, 1 second. Just moving something. This probably took a while.
So after
That's
we
what you
leave,
call a diversion.
after we leave, all the ghosts come back.
All right. There you go. Let me move you away from Archimedes. There you go.
And I just put my hands up and don't get anywhere near the books and just come straight out.
Okay. Anyone else want to go back downstairs?
I think I'm following along with them. It seems rather humorous.
I have a headache.
But while that all was going on, I wanted to investigate the second floor while he was figuring out what was going on with the ink blots.
So you wanted to just kind of search this area?
Yeah, while that was going on, just search this area, and then I would have gone down with them,
Okay.
because I would have heard everything else as well.
Yeah. So what you would have found, actually, I'll drop you in the middle of this room so you can kind of see what it looks like now. Basically where this floor is essentially like a combination of an owlry and a study. So like there are perches where owls would have sat, table where someone would have done some like study work or some writing if they didn't want to be disturbed.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was it. So nothing that I found on the tables or whatever, like the little desk and other things.
The table. You would have found an empty goldfish bowl that holds a human skull.
Okay.
And
Who would put a skull in a goldfish bowl?
yeah, that's about it.
Okay, no worries. Then I will go. Like I said, once everybody left, I would have been leaving with them because
Okay.
this was happening during the time that they were.
Yeah. All right, then we go back to the other map. And again, I'm going to drop you in the middle of that room. So you can see what it looks like now.
Oh shoot.
Yep.
All right, there we go. Oh, okay. So yeah, I see those little ink guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk through calmly and collected.
And since you're the last one down, you kind of notice as you walk past certain areas, like as they kind of sense that you're essentially no longer a threat, they all start going back into their books. All right. So Lockhart, your seat a very nice bedroom that would have belonged to the lord and lady of the house. And then a very, very fancy mirror on this wall.
Okay. Does anybody know if there's any trick to this mirror?
Yep. I'm gonna walk over to this door and go and knock on it and go, oh, excuse me, Jalen.
Yes?
Can we come in to talk to you?
Yes, I'm playing with my dollies. Will you play with my dollies with me?
Oh, just for a minute or two.
Okay. So she comes up and opens the door and then kind of sits back down in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And you see... Huh?
Oh my God. What are those? Oh my God.
Little what?
What are those?
They're my dollies. And what
Do
you
they
see...
all have knives? Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
What I need you to do...
Wait, I couldn't see what was going on.
I know, that's the problem.
You see 3 very creepy marionettes.
Oh, we are fighting Muppets.
And they
Muppets
all
from hell.
appear to be dancing. And I'm going
with
to...
knives?
Maybe. I'm going to need all of you to make me wisdom saving throws.
You just had to knock on the door, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to hear anything else about me going places.
I got a 24 wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I didn't step into the room like that, though. You did.
I was just moving around. There wasn't any space.
Okay.
Seriously, that's like your best save.
I think I'm clicking my timepiece.
Okay. Click that timepiece.
Oh.
All right.
Wow, even better.
I didn't have a enough fail on my save last the first time, so I'm going to have to go back and fail worse the second.
I know. I was like, Lockhart with the nat 1. Wyatt with your highest one being a 6.
Oh.
Isabel.
Yeah.
Come on, show a little wisdom. We need someone other than me.
Somebody will be wise.
Well, I don't know how great of a...
Oh, crap.
All right. So, Lucian, you're the only one not affected by this.
Wait, I have protection for good and evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it work on this? It has to be aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
And these are constructs.
God dang it.
Maybe it's time for me to stop concentrating on that.
Well, actually, never mind. Yeah.
But yes, so the rest of you are watching these 3 marionettes kind of moving on their own, and this like very kind of synchronized, but like they're dancing in such a way that you could almost hear the music yourself. And you're basically hypnotized. And you all are considered charmed and incapacitated.
Wait a second.
Except me, right?
Except Lucian. Lucian, you do still, like, you see the dance, you're not quite you're not hypnotized. But what you notice, and the others don't, is one of the marionettes cuts themselves free, wanders over, stares at you for a second, kind of realizes you're not drawn in by this, and then wanders around to all of your friends and takes something from each of them.
Do I have advantage on saving throws and for wisdom?
Does your character sheet? It does say you have advantage, so you can roll again to see if you do better.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. Come on, come on. Oh boy. Okay, hang on.
Can he repeat that nat one?
No. All right. So with that second time, all right. So unfortunately, just Isabel and Wyatt, you were hypnotized. Lockhart again, like you see this marionette kind of come up to you, stare at you for a second, realize you're not hypnotized, and move on. And
Lucian, you do nothing. You just stand there, watch the thing.
Oh, I haven't gotten a turn yet.
Neither have I.
But yeah, you all see. I'm just checking Isabel and Wyatt's character sheets to see what it would take.
Yeah. What is it taking? As I notice this.
From Wyatt.
Your soul.
No, it's not a soul. It's definitely going to be an item. From Wyatt. You have so many things unchecked, Wyatt.
They're all in the bag.
From Wyatt, it appears to take.
I've got a guess.
It's gonna take
The
a
magnifying glass.
huh?
I just made my guess. So what did it take?
It took a lovely little timepiece. And from Isabel, it took the Sunblade.
No.
And it ran off. It basically did that and then cast GTFO.
Oh no.
Marionette.
Which way did it go?
Down the hall. This way. Around the corner.
Okay, Archimedes after him.
Archimedes basically sees it go out the door. And then it's almost like it magically like falls through the floor.
Oh.
And
With the item?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have a hell of a time explaining that one. I'm going to shut the door.
Okay.
Oh man.
And
So
hopefully
what does the magnifying glass do?
Oh, it did take the magnifying glass. It took his timepiece, his magical timepiece, and the magical sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but still, what does the magnifying glass do?
Nothing. It's a magnifying glass.
Doesn't it give you advantage on looking at closely at
Yeah.
things with investigation?
Yeah, it's just a magnifying glass.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. So for Wyatt and Isabel, it takes like a few seconds after the door is closed for you guys to kind of snap back and come back to yourselves. When you do, you both feel a little lighter.
And I say that doll took things from you and ran over there and sunk through the floor.
It might be in the dungeon.
Well, I would say Isabel's super confused and then like kind of like upset. Okay, and you did not stop the marionette.
He ran past me. I sent Archimedes after him. He was gone. Those suckers are fast.
She's just kind of like disappointed, I guess. She's just like,
It's game mechanics. Sorry, I didn't get an initiative in there.
yeah.
Hmm.
So she's just disappointed in the situation because it's like she lost her important sword.
Oh man.
Well, we're gonna have to get it back.
Very true. We want to search for it as quickly as possible.
Is this a good time to take a long rest?
So if all is in the wrong hands.
unless we want to try and attack whatever undead thing is down there, which I think without your sword would be a bad idea. I think we should recover your weapon. I'm not sure what he took from you. It looked like some sort of pocket watch or something. Why?
I must get that back. I don't
Yes.
want to.
How would you know? How would you know when you're late?
I'm always late.
Oh. Do either of you have like any kind of idea of how to track it down? Do you have like a kind of a sense of where this thing has gone?
No.
Um,
Is there a chance that it might take more things from you?
see here.
There's always a chance something will happen.
Well, I guess since it went down on the floor right over there, we should find out what's on the level below us right over there, and I'll send Archimedes ahead,
It
and I'll
is
head that way.
so it's the empty hallway that led to the stairwell where you guys found the note and religious items.
And as Archimedes shows up there, is there anything there? Is there a little doll in that area?
There's no little doll, but you see essentially like two footprints, like almost like the doll landed, and then a circle appeared, almost like a portal, and then nothing.
Oh. So we have a
I'm going to look out
portal
the
that we
window.
might go through that might lead to these items.
Maybe. I don't know if it's those items or outside. So I'm going to look outside at various things. Do I happen to see the items out there anywhere?
No.
Okay. Portal, it's up to you guys. Is that where you want to go next?
Well, is the portal going to take us to where we need to go to find my sword?
I have no idea. It almost
Sword might be
certainly
gone
leads to
forever.
an undead thing, and the sword is very important to fighting the undead.
Yeah.
So she goes around the corner here and looks to see where that thing may have gone through the floor. Do I see anything as I look around the corner there?
So as you look around the corner,
Yeah.
no, you don't see kind of anything that would have even indicated that it went that direction.
Okay.
On the other hand, it may have just portaled. It could be back in that room for all we know.
Should we ask the little girl?
Do you want to open that door again?
Well, everybody else move out of the way.
Um,
I would actually suggest letting Archimedes peek in first. In fact, he can look in from the outside.
Good. That's a good question. Why did we all look in there?
I don't know, but I enjoyed it.
Sure you did.
He just sees the two in there, Jolin and the cat. They're all just kind of playing.
Okay.
What's this over here?
That is, it looks like it's a stairway to get to, basically the upstairs, like the roof
Okay,
of the building.
gotcha. So yeah, never mind. I'm gonna go back this way, and then where Lucian's at? Where are you, Lucian?
Where did Lucian go?
Oh, I went into the room because I have no idea what
Oh.
else to.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Uh-huh.
Everybody else find somewhere else to be. Okay. Jolin,
Yes,
can I ask you a question, sweetie?
you just did.
You're cute. Can I ask you something else?
You just did.
Yep.
Do you
You
know
just
where
did.
that? Do you know where the little marionette went with my friend's stuff?
They go lots of places. They like to hide things.
Oh.
Hey, it's time for a scavenger hunt. My friend lost his sword. If you find that sword for us, we'll give you 2 lollipops.
Oh, and
How?
my other
I
friend
have
lost
the
the
jar.
watch.
And I pull a lollipop out of my bag and I say, but I got the bigger lollipops.
Oh. Okay, if I see it, I'll keep it in this room
Oh,
so you can find it.
It's a scavenger hunt. You're supposed to go and find them.
Yeah. But then I'll bring it back here so that way you know where to find it.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So will you tell us if your friend comes back, the little marionette?
Okay.
Okay. All right. And you be good now, okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, at least we have a lead now.
That it's hidden somewhere in the house.
Yeah. That's more than
Okay.
we knew before.
True.
So, does anybody want to try go searching for it?
Sure.
Well, I thought we were going to the mirror.
It's up to you. Do you want to do that without your sword, or do you want to try and find your sword first?
I want to find my sword first, but I thought we were doing that by going to the mirror. But if we're not going to the mirror,
That's
then
one possibility of where it could be.
Yes. Lucian and Archimedes, does someone want to come with me? I'm just going to do a quick run through the house to see if I could spot it.
I'll come with you.
Anyone
You
else?
guys,
Yeah.
I'll follow behind.
so you guys do a run of the house. If you want to roll investigation, you can.
Okay. Do remember I have a pretty good
Yep.
passive.
20 plus passive.
Oh yes, definitely going to need the passive on that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. A D4 added to.
All right. So Lockhart and
16.
Lucian, you guys don't see the items, but you do find probably like 50 more gold while you're searching. You know, kind of stuffed in between like couch cushions and, you know, tucked behind like paintings and such.
Okay.
And then you find kind of some random items that you're pretty sure are things that like these marionettes have taken and hidden. You find like random pages of books, from various like children's kind of stories and, you know, hairpins, some nice ribbons.
Okay. So yeah, just look around for a little while and then head back and say, okay, should we go through the mirror?
It looks like our only option.
Yeah.
Unless
I
I
mean-
wanted to rest up first.
What do you think? Anybody need some help or anything?
I'm gonna take a long rest.
Why don't you start with a short rest, which will get your strength back.
Okay.
So why don't we all gather up in this hallway and sit down for an hour? Because I think if we sat down for a full 8, when we woke up, we would be much closer to what Jalen is than what we are now.
Okay.
I'm ready to go. We can take the short rest for Lockhart, but I do not need it. I am fine.
All right, so you all huddle up.
Gather in the hallway, sit down in these chairs, and take a short rest.
Right. I'm just going to move you all together. That way it's easier for me to move you all to the next row. So when you go through the portal after your short rest, which no interruptions happen, it's fairly peaceful. You do hear Jolland and the soft music of the marionettes coming from this room for a good portion of it, but nothing comes out and attacks you. Nothing happens.
I'd like to cast guidance.
Okay. On yourself?
Who do you think is going to need it?
I don't know. Really just depends on what you all do.
All right, I cast it on myself then.
Right.
If anybody else needs it, let me know.
Okay, you have guidance cast on yourself.
I would say it's time to go through the mirror then.
Okay. And what order are you all going through the mirror in?
I'll go first.
Okay. Lockhart's going first.
I'll go second. Go ahead, Jezebel, if you want to go second.
Yeah, I'll probably just go second.
Okay.
I'll go next.
Okay. With Archimedes.
Since
yes.
it's a cantrip, I'll just cast it on everybody. The guidance on everyone.
Well,
Guidance is a concentration spell, so you can only have one up at a time.
Yep.
Okay, I'll hold action until we need it.
Okay. One moment. Yes, you all are going through black space right now. As you all are step through the portal with kind of a, I'm going to say, unsettling feeling. You all are transported to a set of stairs, at the bottom of which is kind of a stone room that has a closed portcullis in front of you.
Is there a lock or anything on it?
There is not that you can see. And Lockhart, as you appear, or as you get closer to the portcullis, kind of the image of like a skull appears, and it goes, "Turn back, lest ye find death," and then disappears.
These be the last friendly words you hear.
Basically.
Says I.
Says
Dead man tell no tales.
Except that you're talking and you are a dead man.
Yar. Yar, 'tis be true. So the skull poofed into appearance and then poofed out?
basically.
Okay. I ask, can you tell us more information?
It doesn't come back.
Well, in that case, everything's fine then.
Okay.
So what did you say this was, Sarah? That's right here.
It's a portcullis.
What is
So
that?
it's one of those like gridded gates that you would see in like the front of castles and such.
Okay.
Okay. So is it a type of gate you can open, or is it just something grated there that you can't go through, but you can see through?
It appears locked. If you look around, you get the sense that there is a locking mechanism located elsewhere.
Is there anything within sight?
Matt, you're muted.
I'm guessing it was that training dummy. Possibly.
Training dummy.
Training
Oh.
dummy?
Am I mixing up games? The lever I tried to wedge down.
Oh, the arm.
Yeah,
Oh,
on the training dummy.
you're right.
I thought you were just calling me a training dummy.
I mean,
There's no training you.
oh, a
I like
stab.
that one. That's a good one. High five.
Okay. So
Yes, I did. Remember, I wedged a torch into it. To answer your question, Sarah Lynn.
You did. But that was not the question I asked.
Oh,
well, you know
Well.
what? Why don't I'm going to leave Archimedes here and I'm going to run upstairs
Okay.
and find that dummy
Okay.
and make sure that I'm not talking about the other dummies here. Also, and see what I can do about triggering that dummy and seeing through Archimedes' eyes at the same time.
Okay. So what you see when you come back up is that there is a wedge in it, but it also does not look like it is all the way down.
Well, I'll walk over it,
Insufficient.
try and trigger it down again.
Okay, so you push it all the way down?
Yes.
So those of you downstairs, you all see Lucian kind of disappear. And then a few minutes later, so I'm going to guess going through the portal and then back downstairs, and that it's going to take a few minutes.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
No.
floor
But-
rises, everybody dies.
No.
Flames.
That would have been fun,
everywhere.
though. You do see the gate kind of rise, and you all can walk through.
I see through Archimedes' eyes. Is he within 100 feet of me?
I'm gonna say yes. He's at kind of the edge of 100 feet from you. So, like, you would know that, like, I don't know if
Yeah.
it would be a feeling or like a vision thing. You know, he's probably at like 115 feet
Okay.
from you.
Okay. Well, I move a little bit closer, look through his eyes, and make sure that the gate is open.
Mhm.
And if it is, I head back.
As soon as you let go, it starts to close again.
I'm going to come back over and look at it. Is there a way that I can either tie it or wedge it better than what was wedged before?
You definitely, especially with your passives, you get the idea that if you put something that was weighted on it, not just wedged, that it would hold it down.
Like a bird.
You're muted, David.
Oh, I was saying the bird's down with you guys. I look around. Is there anything weighted around here?
Looking around, you definitely think if you had like an extra bag or something to put it in, you could definitely collect like 10, 15 pounds worth of stuff to attach to
Okay.
it.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I do that.
All right. So the rest of you see kind of the gate go up and then drop down a little bit, and then a few moments later go back up. Yeah.
So I keep playing with it.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
once it's kind of held down, I'm going to head back that way.
Hey, Lockhart, stand right.
Ah,
it's
my
not
foot.
letting me- Right there.
I will mention to the others, I guess, while we're waiting for Lucian to come through.
Mhm.
Well, it seems that Lucian was able to trigger this entrance to open, but I will say we have not found my sword as well as found Wyatt's pocket watch. Do we want to proceed with the possibility of not finding it down here?
Is Lucen back with us?
I'm here.
After a few more minutes, he comes back.
All right. And I did check. I didn't see your sword anywhere, but I keep looking for it.
I noticed that there's another portcullis across the way.
Mm-hmm.
While Lucian was gone when the gate first opened, I came across. I've been studying the two things in the alcoves.
Mm-hmm. You want to give me like an investigation or perception check?
I would. I'm lousy at both, but
I know.
I will guidance myself. So
Okay.
D4 to that.
All right.
18.
All right. So with that 18, you can tell that they are gargoyles and they have a lovely little like and they're coming out of their mouth. There's a small little pipe. And I'm going to say with that, you can also tell that kind of here and here appear to be pressure plates.
Can I mark those pressure plates and tell everybody not to step on them?
Depends. Does Wyatt share that information?
Well, I was about to ask if they can be avoided and or marked.
You definitely think there's a way to mark them. If you want to try and like wedge something to disarm them, you can make me a dexterity check.
Straight dex or sleight of hand?
Either one. And actually, since you have proficiency in thieves' tools, you can use that.
Okay. So add 4. Well, I'm going to guidance myself since I can.
Mm-hmm.
15 plus a D4.
Right.
17.
Yeah, you wedge it pretty good. You're like 99% sure that you
This
guys
safe,
come off across
this
yeah.
side is probably safe.
Yep.
Okay. So we jump over.
You can walk over.
Well,
Maybe.
Wyatt.
Yeah.
Wyatt. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Because the next square was trapped.
Probably. I'm assuming that's a fail.
It is. So
I can spend my reaction and whoops. Oh, 1d4 and have an 11, which is still a fail.
Yep. So you're gonna take 7 bludgeoning damage as you fall 20 feet into just an open pit.
So he literally did the Bugs Bunny thing. Hey, watch out for that! Ah!
Essentially, yeah. He's like, this square is fine now.
Are we playing hopscotch?
Maybe.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well,
So I'll hand him some rope. I'll go over the pressure plate he disarmed.
I can jump 25 feet, 20 feet and grab the edge and pull myself out.
So just to be clear, he walks over, jumps down the hole, and then Lockhart goes and throws his rope down at him. And then he just jumps out, leaving the rope down there.
And Wyatt,
He jumps out of the hole and runs into Lockhart and falls back down.
Yeah, Wyatt, which way are you jumping out of the hole? Which side?
Oh no.
It would probably be backwards.
Into Lockhart?
Well, if I see him up there, I would go for this square.
Okay.
Plus, it'd be easier to catch myself in a corner than on a straight.
Okay. Yeah, you can jump over to this square.
I want to investigate the square in front of me now.
Maybe you should use a magnifying glass.
Well, what you would have been able to see from below is that this square is part of the trap as well.
Okay. So it's basically all open.
Yep, pretty much.
Wow. I'm going to use my spiritual weapon
Okay.
and use it to tap on each square preceding us.
Well, this square.
You got to get over a
is a
5-foot
pin.
hole first.
Okay. So that's acrobatics.
Before you do, I walk up and I just look at the squares over there. Are they trapped?
Yep.
Those are trapped, and those are trapped over there, and that one over there is too.
How many traps are there?
How many squares are there?
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I say 12
this
more.
is the pit, and then this one's trapped. This one's trapped.
Oh my gosh.
No.
And then Lockhart, you notice something shimmering down this way, but you can't really make out what it is.
Okay, can I use my spiritual weapon and go and like figure out what it is
So how are you gonna figure out what it is?
by tapping it?
They're gonna tap the floor over there?
Silly. I wouldn't do that either.
Okay. Can I have my shovel?
Yeah, you can have your shovel. With this, because of how dark everything is, I know you have a shovel. But I'm doing this because it's just easier to see.
No problem. Okay, so my barrel.
I mean, it's still technically your shovel, but
Yeah. I can't pick it up.
I lose the shovel so much. There you go. Now you should be able to.
Okay. So everything is terrible, right? So there's a shiny piece right here.
So when you do that, all of a sudden, the walls just like come crashing in.
On
the spiritual weapon.
Good. It's a shovel. It's very thin.
I say, Lucian, you were muted when you were doing your hand signal.
Oh, that was the shovel is doing.
Yeah.
We just gotta. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna send Archimedes flying over. Oh wow. Yeah, not good there. Archimedes is gonna fly over here. Can he get through the railings here?
Let me just double check. Whatever, I'm just double checking.
Everything's a trap.
Actually, from what I can tell, that actually should be open as well. So give me a moment. There we go. So both of those are actually open.
Oh, interesting. So I'm gonna have him land right about here.
Okay. He's
and
fine.
he traps true. Okay. I look at the other guys and go, are you two? Are you done?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, Isabel, you want to go? Isabel?
I think Isabel might be.
Is Leo asleep?
He's not asleep, but I do believe he needs to get going shortly.
Yeah.
He might have stepped away. So I'm gonna say if he doesn't come back in a minute or so, we're gonna say that Isabel just kind of tired of the shenanigans of this area. Decides to go double check the the rest
Look-
of the house.
Look for his
Again.
sword.
Yeah, so look for her sword elsewhere.
And I go, okay, who was it who was done playing around?
I am.
Okay. I touch him and a vortex warp him right over here.
Okay. So that is Lockhart, which I now have to move everything to get to. Okay, so use it. Vortex warp here.
Hey, Leo.
Welcome back.
There you are. Did you?
Sorry, I just had a quick call. But what was going on with the traps and everything else in between?
Oh, it looks like the whole corridor is trapped at least up to there.
Yeah, it was a boatload of fun.
Yeah, and Lockhart decided he was finished playing, so I moved him over there. Did you want to go over there, or did you want to play with the traps like the other two are?
I'm gonna go ahead.
Well, if the traps can be avoided, I'd prefer to avoid the traps.
Okay, and I touch him and say, and pop him right over, pop her right over here.
I want to
think-
see if this trap in front of me with the crushing walls can be disabled. Because we
Ooh.
might need an easy, quick exit.
Oh yeah, this is definitely trying on the resources here. Don't. I mean, I'm going to be burning 3rd and 4th level slots to get out of here.
I think my spiritual weapon's stuck in the wall.
Yeah, I moved it. Give me a second.
That's
Give
what happens when
me-
a spiritual weapon goes.
Pretty much.
You have the spiritual pancake.
Yeah, now it definitely looks more like a flattened chest. You could make me a strength check to see if you can kind of wedge something in there.
Or you
Drink
could talk
out.
to somebody and I could see about it.
Strength athletics or pure strength?
Either one. Whichever one makes you happy.
I will guidance myself because
Yep.
a D4 to that.
Okay.
Oops, if I type in the right area.
I've done that so many times.
18.
Yeah, you wedge it in pretty good. It should be safe to walk in now.
Yeah, only one way to see.
All right.
Lucian?
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, well that one's safe. This is just a short hop of 5 feet to here, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going to try an acrobatics.
Okay. The 5 feet.
Mhm. And this was
Lands on
something.
the trigger.
Yep.
Mm,
Isn't that the? Oh, wait. Can we jump 10 feet? Is that how you did that?
Now I have rabbit hop. I can jump 20 feet.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm going to go on this side then as I do it. I know I'm only going to get the 5 feet, but yeah, I'll drop on that trigger because I thought you
Okay.
had disarmed that one.
Nope. He had disarmed this side.
You told me
Oh.
to quit playing with the traps.
Yep. All right. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
the Dungeon of Doom.
All right. So with that 21, you are going to take half of the amount that is gold right now. You're going to take 9 fire damage
Ow.
as
Mm,
flame spits from the gargoyle's mouth.
And I
oh,
just go, I thought you took care of that. Ah,
I can only do one thing at a time.
is that next step safe?
Yes.
I don't trust him.
I look at it. Does it look safe?
You see that he wedged.
I step over here.
All right.
And then I'm going to step here.
You're fine.
I look here. Does this one look like it's disabled with this one?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I look at this one.
That one looks fine.
I look at that one.
That looks fine.
That's going to be us for the rest of the game. I'm going to take one step. I'm going to take one step. One step.
I have seen that happen before in games.
Yeah.
There's usually reasons. Okay, look at that one.
Yeah, no, now you're in kind of a storage room. There's
Okay.
some glasses of wine on this table. Some kind of yeah, some wine and like there's food, like some breads and pastries on the wall over here. A
Okay.
bottle of wine and some wine glasses.
Well,
Like
let's
a
take
storage
the
room.
nice.
There's 3 levers right here.
Oh, one of those levers, by the way, probably either resets all the trap or disarms all the trap.
Who's feeling lucky?
Maybe.
In fact, maybe one of them disarms it, one of them rearms all of them.
Mhm.
Oh well.
Maybe.
And the third would operate the portcullises from down here.
Or open the door right there.
I'm going to step out of this conundrum.
Yeah, where are you going?
No, I'm not doing anything.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
no,
look at the door. Is there anything in there? In the
It's
window or
locked.
anything?
no windows. You're
Okay.
definitely underground.
Well,
As I look through this space, do I find anything?
The only thing of note is there's some kind of fresh looking pastries over here. Some wine
Fresh-
and a wine
fresh
bottle.
looking. While
Yep.
everything else in this house is dust covered and old, there's some fresh pastries.
The kitchen had fresh food. The pantry had fresh food. Yep. These are some like wine barrels, and these are just kind of crates of general kind of household supplies.
I think whatever we're trying to destroy is in through this door.
What's
Okay.
this over here?
That
Oh,
is the current
That's the
spiritual
mimic.
weapon.
So yeah, it's a mimic.
Okay.
That's the current spiritual weapon because I didn't
It's-
want to.
It's
Grab
a shovel that has been flattened.
You know what? I actually I have an announcement. I'm going to change my spiritual weapon to a mimic from now on.
I mean, if you do that, you will basically be constantly reminding your DM
Uh-huh.
that she keeps meaning to add more mimics to this game. So if you want to do that,
No, it's fine.
I won't be against it.
It's a running gag.
I know it is.
Everything's a mimic.
Yep.
So I'll check the door. Did you guys already check the door for traps before getting in there?
I look at the door and make sure there are no traps. And then I mention, just wanted to be sure and mention to everybody that we're here because something, according to the little girl, there's something evil in there.
Could be broccoli.
What you can tell Lucian, is that the door is locked using magical means.
It's magically locked. On the other hand, there are 3 levels, and I'm sure that only 2 of them will,
Kill
well,
us.
most likely only 2 of us will really kill us or you know, trap us in here for all eternity.
Okay. So which one will it be?
Oh, I have no idea.
You're like,
Can I
don't
look
know.
at it, determine through the mechanisms which ones go which direction? So to speak?
I have a great idea. I'm going to take the dust bunnies out of my bag,
Mhm.
sprinkle them over the 3 levers, and see if there are any fingerprints.
All of them would have fingerprints on them from being used.
Not the one that kills everybody.
I mean, if
No,
they were
no.
trying to kill
Okay.
people, they would
It
still
doesn't-
use it.
It doesn't kill them. What it's going to do is either pull down the portal or reactivate the traps.
Or both.
Yep.
I scoop up my dust bunnies, put them back in the bag.
And
All right.
pouts in the corner.
So does nobody have an idea?
That was my idea.
Okay. Isabel, are you ready?
As ready as I can be.
Okay. I'm going to use Mage Hand, and I'm going to trigger this, the one the furthest to the south.
Right. So what you hear is basically essentially like a release, like a psst, and then after a few seconds you just hear a loud like crunching sound.
Oops.
Maybe you just killed whatever was in there.
No, something worse, I'm sure.
I mean, it was coming from the hallway that you just went through.
I'm going to go over there and just kind of lean over and look down the corridor. I'm going to come up here and just make sure. Are these traps now reactivated?
That hole where the fall trap was is now
Mhm.
resealed.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And back to square one, everybody.
Oh, no, we're not back to square one. We know how to get through this. I still have
You
one
know they're
spell.
there now.
I still have one spell left. I can
Well,
vortex warp myself out.
just yourself.
Okay, ready, Isabel.
All right.
She's the only one that
middle
has to be
level.
ready, huh? I see.
Middle lever.
I see.
The middle level lever.
Middle lever. Yeah, middle lever.
You hear another. Well, what Lockhart sees when you pull the middle lever is the plates right here all raise up and then slam back down.
So it's reset.
Yep.
Quit playing with the traps, Lucian.
Okay, get the third one. Might as well.
Unless you have an idea of how to open this door. Oh, wait, let's try. Oh, yeah. It's going to be that easy, isn't it? There's nothing worse than a voice activated lock.
Wait. Let's see what the third one does.
No.
Why?
No. Not before we try this.
Okay.
It's really going to make it worse for you guys. I'm trying to find that password again for the one for the get down here.
You have actually not been told this password yet.
Oh, I was going to try the password that got us down here.
Nope,
It
that
doesn't work. It doesn't.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
They take information security very serious in this world. They don't use the same password twice.
Nope.
Password.
They have to change it every 90 days.
Password 123.
But you know, there is someone who you were friendly with who might know the password.
Yeah, she's clear on the other side of all those traps.
She is also a ghost.
Yeah. Okay. I give Archimedes a lollipop.
Okay.
And I'm
Really
gonna
big one.
Nope. I'm going to send him back to the girl.
Okay.
And he's going to go to the girl and hand her a lollipop and try and signal that she should follow.
Okay. I'm gonna say at first, well, because she is upstairs. So that would be further than 120 feet away. So
Right.
he would still obey your command. You just couldn't see or hear, right?
Right.
Okay. So yeah. So after, I'm gonna say about, I don't know what the rest of you do at this point. After about 5-10 minutes, Archimedes and Jolin. Up here.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you happen to know the password to that door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, before we do, what is in there that you need us to take care of?
Oh, that?
Mm-hmm.
That's my dad's vault.
Oh, I thought this was the dungeon.
No, that's where he keeps the monies. He thinks I don't know, but I do.
Oh,
Hence
So-
the high security.
so and I bet you're a really clever girl who actually knows the password to get in there.
Yeah, I like the dagger that's in there.
Oh, can you show it to me?
Once you open the door.
Oh, I need the password to open the door.
She holds out her hand.
I go and pull another lollipop and put it on her hand.
In her one hand, she's eating the one that you gave Archimedes, and she just.
No, then I'm going to say, finish that one first, and I'll give you another one.
Okay.
And
like,
then
she
I'll
is-
tell you the password.
That's
After
fine.
I
We'll
finish
wait.
those two.
Well, wait. You know,
All right.
kind of the neat thing is with these lollipops, you can never eat too many of them. They're not going to make you fat.
Not when
They
you're
never
dead.
make me fat. I run around too much.
I know.
and she's dead.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what are the rest of you gonna do while you all sit and watch a little girl eat a lollipop?
Well, did she just give us the ability to open that door or no?
Not yet.
Not yet.
She will after she finishes her lollipop, and not before.
Oh, well then, yeah, I'll wait patiently because that way we can keep going.
So how many licks does it take to get the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I'm gonna say it takes her probably because she had started it on the way down. So it probably takes her like another 2 minutes or so
Okay.
to finish the lollipop. And then once you
And
put
then-
the second one in her hand, she takes it and just goes, and she whispers in your ear, compunction.
Okay. I walk over and I say compunction.
And you see like kind of a little shimmer of the lock, and the door swings open.
Okay. And I go, where is the dungeon with that nasty man that you wanted us to take care of?
And she points towards these doors.
Okay, well we'll go and take care of that in a moment. I'm gonna look here and make sure there's no traps as I'm walking in.
No traps.
Okay.
You definitely get the sense that this is definitely one of the vaults in the house. It has a impressive collection of valuables. There is a locked chest right here, but there are two unlocked chests over here.
Well, I'm gonna go to each of the chests and check for traps.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk out and say, what? I didn't see any traps. So
I will actually also state that on this little table over here, you see a strange looking weapon that looks like a dagger carved from thick black ice.
A dagger carved from thick black ice. Where was that?
On the table.
Over here.
Well, that looks interesting. I wonder, I believe it's magical. I'm willing to bet it's magical. I mage hand it up and bring it out. The little girl wants to see it, right? And I show it to the little girl. Be very careful. Remember, it can cut.
Oh, thank you. Larry's been looking for that, and she takes it and disappears.
Who's Larry? Never
My
mind.
friend.
Your friend? Your friend who?
She's gone.
Her friend Larry was looking for the dagger.
And it looks like it was made of ice.
Well, that'll be a very cold situation.
Did she just take it like outright and then disappear?
Yep.
Didn't give it to the girl. She just took it from me.
Oh no.
He
She
gave
wanted
it to her.
that was the deal for her giving me the password. She wanted to play with the dagger.
What are in the
No,
chest?
she said she liked the dagger in there.
Mm-hmm.
She gave you the password for a lollipop.
Uh-huh.
You gave her the dagger for free.
And now she's given Larry the dagger.
Yeah, we have no idea who Larry is.
I'm
Probably
just
the marionette.
clarifying that giving her the dagger was not the deal for the password.
Well, yeah, but that was the reason that she wanted to open the thing. So,
Well,
So
I wasn't going to deny the little ghost child. I mean, I remember what happened the other time I played with a little ghost child named Rose, and that was.
I want to investigate this more over here. I'll investigate the room, but that's probably it, guys. That's probably going to be the last thing I do right now.
Yep.
Okay. It's already 5, and I think that's where I was gonna stop.
Yeah, checking out the chests.
Okay. So in the 2 unlocked chests, you find 55,000 silver pieces, 5,000 gold pieces, and 150 platinum pieces.
$55,000 silver pieces. What was it?
Just put it in the chat.
What about the locked one?
I don't know. Have you unlocked it?
I want to check it out first.
You don't see any traps.
Okay, I will guidance myself. So 19 plus a D4. 23.
Right. So with that 23, you do unlock it, and as you're opening it, out pops a little marionette that's giggling, and it runs down the hall, and inside you find your timepiece and the sunblade.
Never play hide and seek with these things. They're very good.
So
I'm guessing that wasn't Larry.
So our sunblade, the sunblade, and the watch was in one of these chests here.
It was in the locked chest.
A locked chest. Perfect. I'll take that right back as soon as I see that it's in there. And then if Y didn't grab it, I grabbed this time watch and gave it to him.
That's the
Are
first
these
thing I
things
did.
still working?
Yeah,
You say
I mean,
that, she pulls out the sword and it's all radiant. Yes. And then puts it back.
Yeah, and I'm sure the watch works. I mean, he added butter to the inside of it. I'm sure it works fine.
Hey,
I'm
it's
sorry.
better now.
All right, and I think this is where we'll call it.
Okay.
Yay. I had fun.
Yeah. Did you guys
We
have
just
fun?
got to remember those traps.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's
that's
see.
why I removed all of the symbols from the hallway.